Young men of these days wish to settle down and get married, but they are scared of the unknown. They are scared of someone who they cannot predict, who they cannot even know how is going out and coming in, can be deciphered or can be understood. They are scared of, wasting a lot of number of years in vain. At the end of the day, it will be a very long story. They are scared of being held by the jugglers by this trap called marriage. Okay, so in this particular video, I'm going to treat it considering the number of mails I have received or I used to receive daily from my fans about this very topic. Okay, these are mails from fans who felt that the entire arrangement of trying to marry a woman or to be in marriage, for example, is a total and complete setup. Okay. Okay. Anyway, Ogu Emmanuel is my name. This is a place where people comes to get inspired. I talk about relationships, family, lifestyles, and sex. Okay. If you are new here, you are highly welcomed. And a special thanks to all my esteemed viewers. Please share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So let's continue. One of the reasons why marriage is a setup is people are afraid of losing their freedom. Okay, so marriage, as they say, is supposed to be, the coming together of two persons with this understanding to be together as husband and wife. But sometimes a party in this agreement may no longer feel comfortable because of how things in the union started turning into, or because of he or she is no longer understanding what is going on in the union. Okay. For example, a lot of men entered into this union to be free from many distractions, but they end up finding themselves in the middle of distracting storms that remove their peace and freedom. Number two, investment in marriage. Many a times, some marriages are used by women as a platform to indirectly coerce the man to invest his hard-earned money into a kind of business that will soon be shared with his wife, in form of alimony or many other ways in the divorce court. Okay, so uh, 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 in many places, especially in the Western countries, where many women have accumulated a lot of wealth from divorcing their husbands, thereby encouraging other married women to use their husbands as an avenue for personal wealth or ways of making money. You will see, I once heard about a famous actress, then I don't know if she's still living or not, that she got married to the 80th wife, 80th husband, I mean to say. So when a lady married the first husband, second, third, and so on and up to 8, can't you see that she has made a lot of money from the ministry? So it is easier to legally collect a great chunk of your wealth in the guise of marriage, and sometimes through exorbitant through exorbitant child support payments because of marriage. It will become an opportunity for her. Number 3, they are not sure about the children's paternity. Some men who are scared of getting into marriage are not sure whether they are the original owner of those children that have been paying school fees for, those children that they spent money to dedicate in the church. So in this marriage setup, there are so many cases of married men who are unaware they are raising other people's children inside their own houses without knowing it. They don't know that those children belongs to someone else. So due to cheating from their wives, so they are raising other people's children. So when the statistics made Nigeria the second world place where paternity fraud are perpetrated after Jamaica, that was when some of our women objected. They started objecting to this label, what they called us. Okay. So, but from the look of the high rate of paternity fraud today in the country, a lot of young unmarried men are scared because they don't want to be used just like their fathers, just like some of their brothers, uncles, to raise another man's children in their own marriages. They are scared of being made the scapegoat. Okay. So the fourth one is ladies find it difficult closing their legs for one man. That's one of the men's fear. That's why they see marriage as a setup. So if marriage is not a setup, then why are all these high rate of divorce cases flying around in the country and beyond? Why are there so many cases of divorce cases here and there, every now and then? People are divorcing left, right, and center as if it is going out of fashion. What is happening? Again, man. Also, agabafu. Okay, so why are so many women are interested to go live on their own as single mothers after divorce? Why? Many of them wanted to because it is the only opportunity to keep their ties open for every other man at will without anyone complaining about them, yes, or asking them, why are you jumping from one bed to another? So that might be one of the opportunities. So there are some women who are not interested to keep their legs closed or keep their legs together for only one man, for their husband. Rather, they would prefer to answer madam for at least once in their lifetime, then divorce the man and probably change to another man or go live alone as a single mother. Single mother is what is reigning today. Almost every woman wants to be a single mother. I don't know what they are getting from that particular thing. I don't know. Number 5, they can't detach from their exes. Some of these men who already has found their lovely girlfriends, probably unknown to the family. But sometimes the family will come up with a pressure. Please, I would like you to marry this lady. She's a daughter to my best friend in the church and something of that nature. Okay? So before you know what is going on, they will force or coerce the girl onto the guy to go marry. Okay? Some men are scared of going into marriages. Okay, because they see it as a kind of distraction to what they have been sharing with that is a lovely babe. That's why you see some men who get married, they will not have any feelings for their wives because their heart was already somewhere. Okay, so sometimes they feel like getting married to another woman will never suit them because they have grown accustomed to his girlfriend's way of doing things. That lady has become part of them. So when friends and relatives start matchmaking them or suggesting for them to marry, they normally see it as a kind of a trap or setup to detach them from his exes. That's how some of them used to see the thing as. The 6th one is they are scared of training another man's child. One of the phobias these days for many young or married men is this idea of sending half of his lifetime and money, okay, to someone that he knew next to nothing about, spending his life savings, raising children that doesn't belong to them, children that will only later on, you'll find out that they have been dedicating, paying school fees, medical expenses of children they don't know anything about. It's very appalling. Taking care of other people's children without knowing it. So since a good number of women are not too good at telling the truth, and as such, it cannot be easily trusted from the way a lot of them used to lie. Some men are scared to trust women these days. Okay, so men tend to be on their own, or sometimes we see them try the other type of job, maybe man unto man. You know what I mean? Yes, because of the bad experiences they gathered or they saw from the women's food or from the women's parts. Number 7, women are unknown creatures. Some men used to see women as a kind of creature that they can never understand. Okay? Some men see women as a kind of creature that have no definition. Not in a bad way, but they find it very difficult to place this kind of creature. Okay? They cannot understand them. They believe that they don't know her head, neither do they know the tail. They can't understand anything about a woman. So some men are so much afraid to start something serious, only to change their minds very easily in the last minute because of that phobia, that fear in them about women and their way of doing things. Okay, so they believe it is easy to start a business venture with a woman, but they can get you divorced without any good reason after you might have invested a lot. Okay, so a lot of men think they cannot predict or understand women and their antics. So it is better for them not to engage with somebody whose mood could swing easily or anyhow. They are scared of that. Number 8, you have no mind of your own. You don't have an independent mind. Many men see marriage as a place where you are not meant to have a mind of your own. That it is a place where you must have to share whatever idea you have or whatever thing you have with your partner. So they claim it denies them of independence of mind, that they cannot do things their own way without tabling it with his partners first, without personal take on the matter, that it denies them of all this. So a lot of young men sees marriage as a place where they cannot have privacy of their own. And uh, and as you know, there's a way they do see some of these things. They believe that they could not keep their own feelings to themselves because of the presence of this woman in his life. The ninth reason why a lot of men sees marriage as a trap or as a setup. Number 9, women hate DNA tests. Just don't mention that name. Don't mention the name of that test before your wife if you don't need war. Okay, while I was researching about this, a lot of young men told me about their fear of raising this issue of going for a DNA test, okay, without a serious fight from his partner or his wife. Okay, so they said that almost all the women they knew are ready to bring down the roof just for mentioning about going for a DNA test. You can't even do it. You can't even raise it up for any reason whatsoever before your woman. Okay, so some of the young men feels used about stomaching whatever situation they found themselves in the marriage. They feel they felt used that when they speak out about this, that they will be attacked by their partners. They will close their mouth for the fear of the woman's wrath. Okay, because she must threaten thunder, fire, and brimstone if he should go ahead with that test issue. Number 10, you are a good man when the going is good only. Most men do believe the only reason women want to accept you as a partner, as a husband, is only if you have anything that makes sense to them. Okay? Something you could be able to deliver. Something that will impress their eyes on the table. Okay? Because they can't like any man in vain without something reasonable on the table. Must make a good presentation. And at the same time, some women are very good at behaving funny if those things they have been enjoying from you are no longer within. You don't need to be told what will happen. So many of the men are scared of the outcome should in case if the reverse happens to be the case on what they can do or what they cannot. So there is this tendency that women will continue being with you as long as the grass continues to be green in your ministry. Yes. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I did not take your presence on this channel for granted. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click like, ring the notification bell. Please do not forget, share this video, share it, give it to your friends, relatives, even enemies. Who knows, you may change situations with this video. Okay, so let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topic. I promise you another beautiful video next time. All right? Okay. See you. Bye-bye.